has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing tonight? KCD2 Hardcore mode announced. It was announced a while ago. I mean, we'd known... I mean, it's coming in a week, is it? Is it 1 week? Couple of days? Sometime soon. Little late for me. I'll have to experience that on my second playthrough. When I do a thief playthrough. I tried out a new pizza place and it was pretty good. Good to hear. I've already tweeted and blue-skied. Look at me. Way ahead of the curve. So, let me just have a look. Oh, good God. Some car going loudly past the outside. So that was it. That's it for the news then? Pizza. When you do a thief playthrough, you'll be very surprised about the Miller's Quest line. Can't wait to see that. Oh, you won't see... Jezza Gaya, when I do my second playthrough of KCD, it'll be... I won't record it. I will do one playthrough of KCD the same way as I did KCD 1. I will record and upload, and it will be... I mean, my KCD 2 Let's Play is a continuation of... my KCD 1 playthrough, basically, at least canonically from me, but I have done other KCD 1 playthroughs.
Welcome.
We got a new member, Bart FI. But I'm going to be very surprised by the Miller's Quest line. Well, don't tell me. Do not tell me. Need it to be a surprise. But yeah, I mean, KCD is a fairly long game. I think KCD 2 is a fairly long game, I think. I mean, I'm looking at it probably taking 40 episodes to get to the wedding. And I suspect the wedding is really just where the game starts and opens up, because the map you start on isn't that big. It's not too small, but it definitely doesn't feel like the whole thing. So I've got a feeling I'm going to end up going somewhere else that's probably as big, if not bigger. And I feel like it's probably not even halfway through. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's halfway through, but I suspect it's not. So it's going to be at least 40 episodes, probably. I mean, it could be more. It really is going to depend on how long the wedding takes and whether... I mean, I don't want to spoil and tell you how far I am, but I still have a couple of other things that I might want to do before the wedding. So... here's to an empty graveyard. Thank you for the $5 Canadian super chat. Angry YouTube comment guy who has a dog in the race. Has a dog in the race. Yes. So yeah, I mean, I never did a Thiefy playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 on recording either. I feel like the canon Henry is the honourable one. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's Henry who's honourable and becomes a knight. Probably is the more canon thing. You know? I did one playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. It was more of a test to see how far I could get without touching the main quest once you got to Ratai. Once you got through the tutorial, basically you're supposed to go and see Sir Radzig, and I didn't. And I would see exactly how far you could get, and it's amazing how much content there is before you need to do that. It is absolutely amazing. You can get to level 15 in the main level without even seeing Sir Radzig. You know, by the time you go to see Sir Radzig, you could be sort of like, you know, rich, best horse, superb gear, etc. But of course, because you won't have learnt to fight, realistically, you had to do the entire thing with bow if you were getting into combat, or avoid combat altogether. And I did that. I basically, up till that point, I basically ran around in really stylish but dark clothing, very light armor, stealthy, really good at bow, thieves skills, all that thing. Basically avoid all combat if I couldn't just sort of pepper them from a distance with poison arrows. And you can, and it was cool. And then what I did is I did one main quest, and then I would check the map to see what other new quests had popped up, and I'd do them before I moved on to the next stage. And it is staggering, actually, how much content is in that game that you can do without having to learn to fight. So, yeah. Do you guys think there'll be KCD 3, or will they try something else? Yeah, I haven't finished the story, so I could not tell you. I downloaded KCD 1 with essential QOL mods. I blame Gopher's Let's Play. I am not apologising. I am not apologising. Mad Menon, thank you for this resub over on Twitch. Same to Ella Elumarina. Thank you very much. But yeah, so it's when is Hardcore officially coming out? I am going to wonder if there are mods that will unlock the Hardcore. Well, there already are some, I know. But once it's officially released, there might be some mods that allow you to unlock some of the features without starting a new game. Although at this point, April the 15th, yeah. Although at this point, I think it'd be a bit weird for me to suddenly, like, have sleepwalking perk, that type of thing. I think it would... I had that in the first one, which was kind of cool. I suppose I could role play it as Henry just hadn't sleepwalked, because you could go quite a while without sleepwalking. But it might feel a bit weird to go sort of, you know, like 40 episodes without sleepwalking and then suddenly start sleepwalking. And I can't remember what else. I think I had the one that basically made you eat all the time. That one you'd barely notice. If I got that trait, you'd barely notice. Although I'm led to believe you now have to take 3 traits rather than 2, so I don't know what else I would take, to be honest. Or how I would explain it continuing on. You haven't slept that much in KCD2. I try to sleep every night. I mean, I can't think of many... I mean, I haven't gone more than... I mean, I haven't ended up falling asleep of exhaustion yet. So I believe I've slept every night. There may be an exception. The day the time I rescued the gamekeeper who was drunk. Hurt back perhaps, which is explainable because of the fall. Yeah, it's just not explainable why 40 episodes have gone by without a hurt back, but I suddenly have one. You see what I'm saying? So if there is some sort of mod that allows me to unlock these on an existing game, maybe I would. But probably what I would try to do is just unlock the ones I had in KCD1 so I could continue it more canon. But I don't think it's probably going to be a good idea. I don't want to risk the save by doing too much that pigs around with the gameplay. The most important thing in hardcore was the lack of compass and map marker. That was hands down the biggest change, in my opinion. That realistically changes so much about the experience. That and not being able to fast travel, but I just don't fast travel, so, you know. Well, I will see. Once it comes out, I'm sure there'll be some mods that maybe come out and enable it on existing saves. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Maybe no one will think that's even important. Probably a lot of the attitude is, if you want to play hardcore, just restart. Probably. That's probably what it's going to be. I just could not wait. I just could not wait to play it anymore. And I don't think people could have waited another 4 or 5 months for my Let's Play, which is what it would have been had I delayed. Maybe if you fall off pebbles, you can get the hurt back afterwards. I mean, maybe, but I'm not totally sure. I don't see my Henry as hurt back. Sleepwalker and ravenously hungry all the time. That was my Henry. That was my Henry. He has to have something else, just kind of annoying. I wonder why they did that. Why did they add 3 instead of 2? What was the thinking there? I actually think they should make the hardcore mode more customizable. But then I was of the opinion that they should have had hardcore mode come out at release. But I just don't even see why they don't have things like turn off map marker and compass as an option. You know. You used claustrophobic and sleeping. They took mine were claustrophobic. Have they taken claustrophobic away? They probably want people to use the visors more now that they can go up and down. I gotta be honest though, I still do not like the visor in this game. I just don't. It's not really hugely realistic. But looking through a visor does not look like it looks in Kingdom Come Deliverance. It just doesn't. Does it restrict your vision? Yes, it does. Do you know what else restricts your vision of the world? The monitor. When you look at your monitor, that's the window into the world you've got. Now look at that square of your monitor, and then put your fingers up in such a way that you've got your finger and thumb on each corner of the monitor in front of your face, and bring it in slowly until it's about an inch before your face, right? Till it's like maybe half an inch, right? And then look at your fingers. Your fingers have probably got a 2 centimeter gap. Yeah? Your fingers actually have a 2 centimeter gap. Here's the thing with a visor. If the visor's got even a 1.5 centimeter gap, or even just a 1 centimeter gap, would it restrict your vision a little at the top and bottom? The answer is yes. But it certainly wouldn't do the sides, because in fact mostly on these visors the sides are probably further away than your monitor would actually show. It's one of the things they always get wrong when showing helmets. If they try to mimic a helmet in game, they always try to make it look like the helmet's on your face, but as if your face was at the screen. It's just not. Your face is probably arm's length from the screen. You just have to sit closer to the monitor to make it more immersive. The only problem there, then, is for some odd reason, your arms feel really, really short. Because the entire perspective of the game is set to a certain FOV, to a certain distance from your... You could change the FOV, I guess, if you sat right at the monitor and somehow had the ability to focus on it. You'd have to change the FOV. You'd have to change the FOV to make it look reasonable. But yeah. So there you go. I remember having this discussion with someone about the whole visor look in Fallout 4, and they said it was realistic, and I said, it's about the least realistic helmet view I've ever seen. Period. End of story. The helmet view in Fallout 4 looks like a dashboard on a vehicle. Looks like you sat in a mech head. And by a mech head, I mean like the head of a mech that's like 2 meters by 2 meters by 2 meters, and you're sat inside it with a control panel in front of you. That's how it looks. Like how games will put rain blood splatter effects directly on your game eyeballs. Yeah, a little bit. If you get blood in your eyes, it'll make you blink, and you might have a little bit of a red film, I suppose, but probably you'd wash it away quickly. If rain hits your eyeball, you'll just get blurred, but you won't get speckles. like there's a glass panel in front. Unless you're wearing glasses. If you're wearing glasses, yeah. So in a helmet with glass, like a power armor helmet, rain, that would actually make sense. Rain speckles would make sense. The dashboard thing in Fallout 4 makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. Just the way your eyeballs work, it wouldn't work. Having those little dials, half an inch from your eyeballs, right on your cheeks, trying to focus on them would be next to impossible. You'd probably give yourself eye strain trying. But they wouldn't, if for them to appear where they appear on the screen as well, you kind of need them so high up they're just getting in the way all the time, which would just make no sense for a combat helmet. Yeah, don't get me started on this subject. We'll end up on the subject of Cyberpunk and why the heads-up display in Cyberpunk is completely unrealistic, like beyond unrealistic. Because I've seen people try to claim that Cyberpunk's heads-up display is, well, that's what it would be like. No, it isn't. But this is the problem. I'm dealing with people who've grown up on movies like Terminator and actually believe that that is how a cyborg would see the world, with text scrolling past. So here's the thing with the Cyberpunk heads-up display and the Fallout 4 power armor HUD. They're there to look cool, to give you a vibe. And they do. They give you a vibe. Same way as in Terminator, when you saw through the Terminator's eyes and you saw the scanner and the monochrome and all the little text coming up. That was to give you the vibe of a cyborg. But it was completely unrealistic. Like, beyond realistic. Anyone who's even remotely engineering focused would probably be face-palming at the idea that they would make a robot that saw that way. So... God, I've gone off on a total tangent. Captain Zedro, thank you for the resub. I don't agree with that. The HUDs are there to give exposition to the viewer, not the realism. Well, no, they're not. You're absolutely right. Heads-up displays are not there to look realistic. Never have been. The heads-up display that is there to give you information that the game wants to give you. Now, in a good heads-up display, it's information that the character should reasonably be able to figure out or know. So, for example, your health. You know how healthy you are. Your stamina. You know how out of breath you are. So you should know that, and the heads-up display is one way of the game getting that across to you. When it puts enemy dots on a compass at the top of your head, it gets a bit more debatable, doesn't it? But at the same time, sometimes, you know, if you're in a room and there's people moving around, you do have a sense of where people are with your peripheral vision. A peripheral vision that you do not have in a normal game. You'll feel air, or you'll hear the movements. So maybe you could argue, especially if your character's something like a Witcher or something like that, that you would sort of sense where they were. You could argue how realistic that is, but the heads-up display in itself is not realistic. It's just a way to represent what the character is seeing or hearing. To you, the player. The realistic cyborg HUD would basically be just a single dot, and then you'd have 2 years learning what all the different blinking patterns and colours mean. Nope. Realistic cyborg HUD would be no HUD. Heads-up displays do not make any sense if you're making a robot. Think about it for half a second. Why would you need a heads-up display on a robot? Why would you need it? Why would you need it? You have a camera on the front of whatever your robot is, so it can see the world. Why the hell would you put excess information over the top of the image of what it's seeing the world? Why would you even do it that way? Why would you force the cyborg to read information like that? All of the information you see, that entire thing, the cyborg would know. You wouldn't even need a crosshair. The cyborg would know where he was aiming. He would know it. He would not need to look at something and then have a scanner come up with the name of the person and all the details. He would know it. The same way you look at a family member and you know their name without it popping up over their head. Yeah? It would simply have this information. If it had a thermal imaging camera and a normal camera, it wouldn't see one image transposed over another. It would see both at the same time. Heads-up displays make no sense in this regards. They're there to give you as much information as humanly possible based upon what the character should know. So, especially if your robot was designed for fighting, or if your cybernetic warrior was designed for fighting, the last thing you want is the delay required to read information on a heads-up display when you can pipe that information directly into the brain. You certainly don't want it getting in the way of what they are seeing. You're interrupting their vision. You are adding dead zones. You would not want anything to interfere with the vision of the warrior, and you would want all information to go to that warrior's brain instantaneously if you can. You don't want them to have to read it on a heads-up display. Besides, how do they read it on a heads-up display? I mean, think about this. If you put a heads-up display in front of your eyes move around looking at the heads-up display, right? But if the heads-up display moves with your eyeballs, you'd never be able to focus on the thing in the corner. You'd look up and you'd be spinning around. Heads-up displays make no sense once they're internal. External, they make a lot of sense. Having a helmet with a proper prism-based heads-up display really totally makes sense. Having them on vehicles, having them in helmets for fighter pilots makes sense. Because you're trying to pass information to the pilot via his visual cortex. If you have got a cyborg or a robot, you do not need to pass information to the brain via the visual cortex. You just jack it straight into the brain. It's like the map. It's like having a mini-map in Cyberpunk. Totally unrealistic. Totally unrealistic. You, if you had a cybernetic implant in your brain, would not see the map in your eyeballs. You'd know the map. You would know everywhere. The same way you know your apartment, you know your neighborhood. You would know it without thinking. You would know exactly where you were. You would know exactly where you needed to go. You would be able to plan routes instantaneously. The most realistic way to play a game like Cyberpunk is to pause the game, go to the map, plan your route, and then unpause your game. That means your brain did the planning with its computer assist in a microsecond. Like that. Bam. And you carry on driving. You drive without taking your eyes off the road. Google Maps would be part of your basic firmware. It certainly wouldn't come with your optics. I don't care what Vic said. What Vic said made no sense. It didn't. The entire Vic speech either made no sense or it proved that all of the cybernetic engineers in the cyberpunk world are utter fools. So, that presumes there's an easy way to just shove information into a human part of your brain. You have not played Cyberpunk 2077, have you? There's so many ways you shove chips into your neck and you get plans and tons of information. You get information uploaded straight to you all the time. Direct. You can have people hack into your brain. So, yes, and it all displays visually. It displays visually for you because it has to. Because until we make PCs that actually allow you to neurally jack in, they could not simulate a real cybernetic experience. So they have to do it through standard gamey methods. And they did, in fact, try to explain it with Vic giving a speech about how the optics connected to the sensors in your hand to show how much ammo you had in your eye display. But we know Vic's full of crap because you had all that before he installed those optics. And again, it just doesn't make sense. You would not have sensors in your hand that talk to your weapon. Your weapon then sends the information of how many rounds it's got left up your arm into your firmware, and then out of your firmware into your optics, draws it on your optics in a way as to deteriorate your visual acuity. And it does. Everything you add to that image reduces your visual acuity, and then send that information back from the eye, back to your firmware, and then into your brain. That's a whole heap of unnecessary. It adds a point of failure, which is absolutely unnecessary, and it slows the process down by an order of millions. Instead of it taking a microsecond for the information to go into your head, you have to glance down and read the number. I mean, it's so inefficient, so unreliable in comparison to doing it straight in. Hands down, everything Vic said about cyberware was akin to, so when you shoot a laser in space, it makes a noise. Basically. It provides realistic information, just not through a realistic user interface. Correct. Correct. I'm never ever going to install any cybernetic nonsense in my head ever. Yeah, it would be like knowing where your hand is. You don't need to think about it, you just know it. Exactly. You would put your hand on your gun and you would know exactly how many rounds were in that weapon. And if it had smart capabilities or some sort of optical thing, you'd probably just know exactly where your gun was pointing at all times. You would simply know where it was pointing. You would not even need to aim, probably. You could probably aim from stupid angles and you would always know. You wouldn't see where it was going to aim, but you would simply know where it was going to hit. It'd be like that. But again, how the hell do you get that information over to a player? You can't. Hence, Wii heads-up display. I cannot believe haven't I had this conversation before? Sure I have. Honestly, my mental health is so sketchy, I'm afraid any neural inputs would really just tear my brain apart. Yeah, I can't think of the need for anyone to have neural implants unless they are seriously in need. I mean, I've heard it can restore things like sight and stuff, and if so, I can imagine someone wanting to risk it. So, yeah. When you shoot a laser in space, it would make a noise for you, since all the hardware would be connected to you in some way and capable of transmitting vibrations. Right, if you shot a weapon and you were in a ship, you would hear the noises that laser, or let's say it wasn't a laser, let's say it was a cannon, so it's easier to understand. You would hear the sound coming through the hull, obviously, and you would hear... You know, I mean, if that weapon's in a room with the weapons and everything, there's air in there, the sound will pass through it. Outside the ship, you won't hear diddly. Or it'll be... Because there's no such thing as a perfect vacuum, but there'll be so little sound you wouldn't be able to hear it. So, what about the Skippy gun? Skippy gun is awesome. And utterly ridiculous, and I don't care. And don't get me wrong, by the way. I'm ripping apart Vic and the Cyberpunk heads-up display. I still love that game beyond anything. It's one of my favourite games ever. Right? Don't. That's just me being a pedantic idiot. Right? I am being completely pedantic, mostly because I've heard people tell me that it is realistic, and they're usually doing that to try and force me to leave the heads-up display on all the time. So not only are they wrong, but even if they were right, they would lose because I'm not leaving the heads-up display on all the time. It makes the screen a mess and it destroys that beautiful game. Shall I play this before I fall asleep ranting? When do you start playing first stream? Yeah, soon. This is fairly normal, though. I normally go off for half an hour talking about some random crap. I am sorry. I'm a terrible streamer. I am absolutely the worst. I may be the least professional person to do this. My apologies. Okay, so, guys, I've installed some DLC. Which should I enable? Not the Butcher Circus. There's a free one. Which one was the free one? Is it the Musketeer? Should I just enable one of these each week? These are the ones I got, because it costs very little. Musketeer. That's the free one, right? I'm not enabling everything. No. Certainly not enabling things like the Crimson Court thing or the Butcher's Circus yet. But haven't I still got a few non-DLC classes to find? I'm thinking maybe I just add one each week, maybe. Or not week, each stream. I'll add Musketeer this time. Get the Shield Breaker. Right. I mean, but each of these classes is something new to learn, right? And I've still got a couple of characters. The Musketeer is only a reskin of the Arbalist. Oh. I'm sure they sit. I'm not saying they don't fit vanilla. What I'm saying is, each time I get a new character, I've got to learn it, and I've still got a few more to learn. So I don't really need to add these yet, do I? Should I sort of add them to? Because like I want to drip feed the excitement and newness to myself. Because here's what. If I suddenly get like 3 characters and it's all the new ones, I'm going to be like freaking out. Let's just go with 1. I can add the flagellant. All right, fine. Well, I'll meet you halfway. I'll go 2. Wait, exactly, but you really should learn the shield breaker. Leave the shield breaker for later. There you go. I'm saving the shield breaker, who's really good, apparently. This adds a new region.
Welcome, minion.
Chasing the Echoes. Remember 18 months. Yeah, so I've got a region or 2 to add as well, but I say we add those later on. Shieldbreak has a quest of sorts. Okay, then probably best if I just leave that for now. Let's carry on. Enable the districts. No. I don't even know the current districts well. Don't be adding a ton more things.
All my life I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind. It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
Okay. Enable districts, not other ones. I'm not completely sure. Weren't those other things the districts? Now, I got a bunch new characters, but didn't I get some new ones? Blue Dragon's abusive. Have we got him? I've currently got Nicky D, Woodclaw, Tiger Eyes, and Ocean Gaming. Did I set the group up last time? I did, didn't I? You do not have the districts yet until you get your first blueprint. All right, let's wait then. All you got was the same heroes you had. Right, we had a bunch of heroes, but nothing new, right? So we decided against getting anyone for now. Oh, there were no level 2s. That's what it was. We were sort of saying, if we find something new, we'll take it, or if we get a level 2 or something, we'll get it. Right, so currently, we'd already decided on the mission, hadn't we? This was what I was thinking of doing. And Blasphemous Vial, Plague Doctor. Are these the same missions? Oh, that's a boss fight. Don't want to be doing the boss fight until I get all level 2s. Shame, because that looks nice. That does look nice. So what was it we decided to go for? Oh yeah, we were gonna improve their armor. That's right. Yeah, no, you're absolutely correct. Let's go, not to the guild, to the blacksmith, and sort by activity. Right, Woodclaw. I should give them. What should I give them? Should I give them both weapons and armor? Especially if it's a melee weapon class. One of the missions in the Warrens, was it? It was the heavy boot, right. So I'm gonna give them armor. Should I give them the weapons at this stage? I mean, it probably is worth it. Kill those enemies a little better, and I've got a little cash now. Tiger Eyes. Okay. Oh, let me just see. Could I actually... Oh, I should have looked at this, shouldn't... Oh, no, I need 10 of them. It's not worth exchanging these for 10 of these, because I need these for other things, don't I? I do. Nicky D, who's no longer abusive. And... my healer. Right, so we've now spent a bit getting these guys pimped. They're all level 1. Should I... So I'm going to start with Ocean Gaming. I feel like this one's definitely worth it. 1 to 3 to 2 to 3. That feels like a pretty big boost. I mean, that's nice, but it's only 1 out of, you know, it's like a 20% boost. This one, I feel is, you know, on average, a bigger boost. Yeah, up my heels, said Ocean Gaming. All right. I mean, they're only 220. They're a lot cheaper, actually, aren't they? Maybe I should do both. Give me Judgment if you want me in the back. Hand of Light, Judgment. Well, I do want you in the back. Oh, instead of Illuminate, do I have you in the back? Do I currently have you in the back? I probably do, don't I? In which case, I kind of don't want Illumination, which is... And that's kind of a crap one anyway, isn't it? Alright, let's give you Judgment. At least we have that as an option. I don't know whether I'll boost it, though. I'll boost... I'm going to boost that. 225's not a huge problem, is it? Nikki D, let's have a look. Now, what was Nikki D's best? Shadow Fade, move back. Oh, that was a big... Wasn't that a big hit? And then they move back and they're stealth for 2 rounds. I tell you what I should probably do is just have a quick reminder of where they are. Right. But that would swap position. Let's... Where is it? It's this one. Or I want that instead of Illumination, right? Does she have something that can then move her forward? That's back. But she doesn't... There's nothing that could... Lunge. Thrown dagger. Lunge. That moves forward. So probably what I should do is get lunge. Pick to the face from rank 3. Flashing daggers. Shadow Fade back 2. Poison. See, I like all of these. Pick to the face is the only one that's not immediately... But you kind of want that, don't you? If you want to be a dancer, pick lunge. Do I want her to be a dancer, though? That's the big thing. Or do I want to keep her as a ranged... Because at the moment, she's got... She can hit people on the front... From where she is, she can hit people on the front row. She could do flashing daggers, and she can also do poison darts. Thrown daggers would give her an even more... Pick is good against armor. Oh, okay. Oh, armor piercing. Right, yeah. Well then, isn't she best actually toxin trickery? That's a buff to self. Wouldn't it be best getting rid of Shadow Fade? I mean, is Shadow Fade any good? Oh, that's a big damage one though, isn't it? That is a big damage one. Followed up by lunge, which is also a big damage one. This would... Yeah, alright. Well, which would I lose then? Flashing daggers? So she can only hit 1 target at once? You would drop Shadow Fade. Okay. Shadow Fade into lunge is sexy. That's what I'm thinking. But then I'd either have to lose poison darts or flashing daggers. So we're either going to go full ranged or we're going to go for what you guys called a dancer. You would drop the darts. Really? Isn't Blight useful? Blight and debuff? Poison darts isn't great. Okay then. Apparently I am a terrible judge of what this game has to offer. Alright, so lunge it is. There we go, 900. But should I Okay, so poison darts is not that useful. Poison darts is good with thrown dagger. Sending out mixed messages now, guys. That's staggeringly surprising, isn't it? Look at the damage increase. I know they did it right. So the damage increase on this one is not that much. It's a slight crit increase, but it is a bit more accurate. And on this one, a little bit of a damage increase, so probably worth it. Oh, thrown dagger does more damage to blighted targets. Right. So if I take thrown dart... So basically what I should do is either have Shadow Fade and Lunge, or thrown dagger and poison darts. Well, we've made our choice at the moment. Oh. And what were his mains? Stunning Blow? Smite? Zealous Accusation? Which were the... I get the feeling it's Smite. I should probably just... So I'm going to save some money for the thing, but these are only 225. Which of these is his best? Support Crusader or a Tank Crusader? At the moment he's in second place. What would you guys recommend? Let's have a look what I've currently chosen on him. Inspiring Cry, which reduces stress and increases... So he's definitely gone a bit more support. Oh, that moves forward one. Battle Heal. Okay, so basically at the moment he's got things that will work on the front two rows and at the back. Inspiring Cry. Okay, then I'm thinking... we upgrade Inspiring Cry. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't heal much more. Really doesn't, does it? It's like a tiny bit. You have no stress heal otherwise. Oh, well, we're keeping Inspiring Cry, but it doesn't really do much bonus. But what else do we want? Stunning Blow, maybe. What does that do? Oh, it increases the stun chance. Alright, we'll do that, we'll do that. And then... Woodclaw. What were we using on Woodclaw? Wicked Hack. Just base increase in crit and accuracy. Iron Swan. That's for hitting someone at the back, right? That's actually really... I liked that. Alright, let's leave it there, because I do need some money. I do need some money for everything. I've pimped them all out. Now, what was it you said? Warrens. Sturdy Greaves. Arbalest only. No. Defender's Seal. Crusader only. Wasn't... It was this one. Heavy Boots. But it was a medium. Was it a medium? Was this the one? Oh, the trinkets set up. Yeah, we'll have a look at the trinkets in a second. Heavy Boots. Trinkets. So, we've got Move Charm. Hard to move our healer. We've got Scouting Chance and Trap Disarm on our... Disarmer. Our Crusader has got Swordsman's Crest for basically a little more damage, but not as much, well, not as much healing. And more Blight Resist. Is that useful? Does where we're going have a lot of... Where are we going? The Weald. Does that have a lot of Blight? Get extra protection since tanks are not fast, but you are not losing much. Get extra protection. Oh, I should sell that, shouldn't I? Think you equip some trinkets during quest to save inventory space. Oh, you mean... On the non-party members? Yeah, I did. So you're thinking I should unequip them. How do I do that? What was the button? Someone said there was a button to unequip trinkets from them. Where is it? Top right. Okay. Wait, oh, did that unequip? That's everyone. Oh, I see. That's kind of useful, actually. Yes, no.
Welcome, minion.
Okay, so let's start with Woodclaw. Our Hellion? What do we want our Hellion? I feel like movement resist is probably a good one. What else? Bleed. Are there any Hellion specifics? Stun chance? Who should we give the stun chance to? Who is my stunner? Nothing that reduces speed. Why? Do I want my Hellion to go fast? Bleed resist? No, I want something that gives bleed chance. Oh, no, no, no. This one gives bleed chance because she's got a ton of abilities that cause bleed. Sell this one. Why? Crusader Stunner, you upgraded the skill. Alright, let's start with the Crusader then. Let's start with our Crusader. He's a Stunner. Right, we've upgraded stuns. We'll also give him this one, right? Gives a bit more melee and also some healing. I should sell this one. Okay. But for my front line person... less speed means more attacks from enemies, and that's always bad. I thought speed just decided the order in which you attack. So if you've got if your speed is low, you'll still attack as often. You'll get the same number of turns. You just give the elephant one to the Vestal so she can stun 3 people instead of... Oh... You think the problem I have is the Vestal ends up needing to heal people all the time, so she never uses her stun. Speed plus how often you attack. Is it? So it isn't just your initiative. It actually decides how often you attack. So anything that reduces speed sucks balls. Okay. Vestal doesn't have a multi-target stun. Right, I'm going to leave it here for now. Speed is just acting first. Stun them first. No, speed equals turn order. Okay, I'm getting mixed messages here. All right, let's go for Nikki D. Nikki D, we definitely... I mean, I want someone who can disarm. That is a minus speed then. You have 1 attack per hero every turn. I thought so. Okay, so what else? Bleed resist. Dodging. Always good. Move resist. Don't necessarily want... Oh, we got 2 of these. Speed is turn order. Right, give the cape to the grave robber. Okay. So, good at dodging. Good at disarming. Not so much good at getting healed. Alright. And then the Vestal, we will give bleed resist, maybe? Just good old bleed resist. And I don't want her to be moved. I really don't. Move resist is pretty much useless. Isn't it, though, if they try to pull her forward? Move resist is useless. Okay. Alright, okay, so then what else for her then? Blight resist? I don't think so. Alright, I'll just leave her with that one then. So this one... No, keep my boots. No, you... Someone said move resist is not useless, just far less important than other stuff. Right, but what is more important? What is more important here? Should I give her blight resist then? What should I give the Hellion? I feel like the Hellion should have bleed, because they do tons of bleed. Apart from that, I'm not completely sure what the Hellion should have. Leave a space or two without trinket. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Then we can bring a few, can't we? Not a terrible idea at all. Nicely called. Alright. Blight resist is good in the Weald, but we are not going to the Weald, are we? Aren't we going... Wait. No, we are. We are going... Is Blight resist more useful than Bleed resist, then? I feel like I want to actually leave a lot of spaces open for these guys now. Ignore resists in favour of damage and crits. What about... Alright, so this does damage but reduces healing. This does dodge, reduced healing. Alright. Oh, ignore resists. So what, I shouldn't have any resist on her then? Just go blight resist? Look at the swordsman's charm. It reduces healing. So it's not good with your build. Why? Why is that not good with this build? Serious question. If you have a composition that doesn't mind being moved, resistance is useless. I get that, but I don't want her to be moved specifically. Keep the bleed resist one. It has no downsides. Yeah, but people are saying that I should leave a space open, you see. To bring some. Because I paid to upgrade his heal skill? Oh! Are you telling me this? Oh, it's his? Ah! It's not how much he gets healed by. I'm sorry, I'm totally misunderstanding this. That's the one that's minus healing received. Ah, I see. Right, so because I've made him... Okay. Should I then put the cloak on him so he dodges but receives less healing? And then put the... No, nothing. Like, should I basically do that? Crusader heals are not very good anyway. Okay. What about that then? This makes him dodge better? It's a self-healing. Okay, so it's actually not that good, is it? It only heals 1. And it always rounds up 1. Cloak bad, shield good. Yeah, surely it's always 1 on the heal anyway. Right, it's always 1 on the heal? Alright, those two have got 2 trinkets. I gotta start this. It's minus 50% healing skills. His healing skill only heals at 50%. So... Cloak on Crusader. Ah, I see. Cloak on Crusader is bad because it reduces the healing on him. Got it. But the reduction of healing skills on him is not bad. Okay. Very confusing. Mark Clues, thank you for the $5 New Zealand super chat. You're on arrest, Mark, I believe. Yes, you are. You're not on this mission. You probably should be glad it's a medium one, and I got a feeling we're going to lose someone. Okay, let's spend some money. I've got my camp. We got a holy water. What do we need? Where are we? We're in the Weald. Now, obviously, I'm going to need some bandages. I'm going to need... Was it 12 food? And 8 torches? You can sell the extra trinket. I might. Let's just do that another time, otherwise we're never going to get out of here. 12 and 4 and 8. All the food. Anti-venom is mandatory. in the Weald. Take all the food. Okay. More torches? Should I just double up on them? I'm going to need... How much holy water do I need in the Weald? It's a medium. Extra stack of... Since this is Weald, I suggest 2 herbs and bandages. Well, I was going to take at least 2 herbs. I've taken 4 bandages. We've got 2 anti-venom. Yeah, we need more food. Normally I take 8 and 6. Is 12 and 8 enough? Or just not even close? Sven Hallgren, thank you for the 50 Swedish franc super chat. Sorry about that. I mistakenly believed it also reduces stress heal, but since it doesn't, it's fine. Yeah, 1 holy water is enough. Remember, this is a medium mission, but alright, I'll take your word for it. What about shovels? Gotta take at least 2. Take all food? I gotta take at least 2, maybe 3 shovels? Maybe an extra 4 food and 3 for guarantee. Yeah, I mean, I could. 4 shovels? Someone said. Alright, all the shovels. Take more bandages and anti-venom for curios there. Alright. Because there's a lot of curios. Okay, let's take 2 anti-venom. I'll take 2 more bandages. What about... 3 shovels is more... Well, too late now. Take an extra holy water as well. You know what? Sure. 5 is 2 slots. Right, so we got 4... Yeah, okay. You can always use food to heal. And you don't want to run out of food. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, so let's... And some torches, right? I'm spending all my money now. Oh, we don't have any keys. Do we need any keys in the Weald? Do we need any keys? Gotta at least have 1, right? Maybe 2? Two keys. Alright, we see, if I buy many more torches... Trust us about the food. Do you want me to take more than... I've taken 18 food. Are you saying I need more? Fine. I've now got all the food. I've got all the food and I got so little money. We are not... Who's this? Jimmy Invictus. Thank you for the super chat. $20. Beware blight in the Weald. Are you telling me I should take more anti-venom? Gopher has all the food. Only 1 holy water. We got 2 holy water, 4 shovels, 6 bandages, 24 food, 10 torches. Do I need more torches? 6 anti-venom, 2 medicinal herbs, and a partridge in a pear tree. So, I say we've only got 2,000 left now. I've spent all the money I earned last time. We gotta get out of here. 2 to 4 more torches. Come on, I got 12 torches and I don't have a character that can actually... We're going! Like half an hour of preparation. Take another 12 torches and I think we're good. Keith Braunstein, thank you for the $2 super chat. Hi. No more torches. First corridor and collector gets him to retreat. Oh no, don't be like that. Do not be too much anti-venom. Yeah, too much everything. I mean, really. Okay.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Right, I've got to complete 100% of room battles. Okay. Critical scouting success will sometimes reveal a secret room. Advance to the tower with a star and press W or click to enter. Fabulous wealth and riches await those equipped with a key. Okay. Where's the secret room? Is that the secret room? Right, so there's a battle there, right? We've got to do the battles. There's a battle there. We got to do this. Big question. Can I go in here, do this secret door, and then go back? I know you lose quite a lot of sanity doing that, but because it's so close, would it be less sanity than if I do 2 bloody things and go all the way back? I don't know. I could do that. Would that be advisable? Alright. Well, we'll go in there then. So. I'm getting 24 frames a second. Okay, it's back. Seriously, 20. Oh my god. My frame rate is all over the place, guys. Is this the DLC?
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Really? My FPS is all over the place. Is the inventory lagging? Nope, I'm 24 frames a second. Now 71. DLC should not... No, as far as I know, I don't have the FPS running. Okay, after this mission, we will do a restart. This is awful. Oh my god, it's... But it's so inconsistent as well. Okay.
Quickly the tide turns.
Okay then, so... I forgot to change the skills, didn't I? Can I change skills after this fight? Must be an update or your GPU entering sleep mode. I can't imagine my GPU is suddenly, after all this time, decided to go to sleep mode. Alright, Okay, it's... And I can't quit midway through a map like this because it doesn't save the progress to this point, does it? It will not do that. Okay. We have got lots of people bleeding. Feel like I need to heal. Dazzling light. It saves constantly. So I'm going to press the escape key. You sure about this? If I exit now, it will have saved this fight exactly where it is. Okay. I actually would want to quit. Exit to desktop. Yikes. That was fairly horrible, wasn't it? Nothing is going on. Nope, nothing is going on. CPU is basically 0%. GPU 0%. Yeah. So what the hell was that? Game just having a moment.
Ruin
Seems
has come to our family.
odd that it happened right after I had a couple of DLC. I mean, it's probably just coincidence. I mean, a game like this on a system like mine, for it to be running at 24 frames a second is kind of god-awful. Do I have AMD drivers? Nope. I've got a 14700K. Or is it the KF? I can't remember. I've got a 14,000 series CPU and I've got a 1490.
Corruption has soaked the soil.
Currently saying
life from these groves.
113 frames a second, which is an odd frame rate, but all right. So, who am I gonna heal? We got a 5 and okay, yeah, right. Oh, nice.
Dazed,
could you
reeling, about to break.
Right, you're not bleeding. Right, let's have a look at. I didn't change. No, yes, I did. Heal, stress, torch. Don't need the torch at the moment, so stunning blow. I don't feel like I should stun at the moment. I feel like that does less damage, but it does it to both of them, right?
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And stop bleeding.
Another one falls.
Full screen, sorry. Okay. So what we got? We got 2 people bleeding. Oh, I should have. No, I wanted to take a bandage for you. All right, what we got here? Oh, these guys. I almost feel like at this point I want to heal everyone. Tiger Eyes. Just end.
Be gone, fiend.
Okay. So, now. Should I stop these guys bleeding? That's 4 damage. I probably should. Or should I save the bandages for serious bleeds? Like, 2, 3 for 4 rounds. I feel like I should just wait on that. Right. Now, the big question here is I've got 2 keys. I need one of them for the secret room. I need one for the secret room. No messing about, right? Should I use the other one now? Probably, right? I know it doesn't require a key, but a key gives you extra. Or should I save the key just in case I get another secret? You can't even use the key? Oh, because it says it's unlocked. I thought keys give you secret compartments. This chest doesn't use a key. No key. Unlocked. It's unlocked. It gives you extra unlocked chests. Alright, so I need to keep my eyes on that. Got it. And stuff. Right. What was I changing? Nothing on you. No, I've got it set up okay for you. But for you, I was getting rid of poison darts, and I was going to have lunge. Lunge and shadow fade working together. Right, I'll basically what I'll do is I will. Oh, I have to be on the. I have to be on the front too for that. So what I would need to do is lunge forward and then bump. So I'd be zipping between those 2 positions basically, and pushing these guys backwards and forwards. Question: can my Crusader do anything from back there? No, still no. So basically, my Crusader, she'd lunge forward, and the Crusader would be like, "Here's a torch." All right, and for her, was I changing anything for her? The loot wasn't, no. I think I already did change it, didn't I? Judgment was the one, right. Grave Robber is best at traps. Yeah. Oh, Does it automatically roll for... Because whenever I meet them, I always check to see who's best at these. But my grave robber is way better at traps, yeah. Okay, anyway. One room done. Now... I can't do this, can I? I've got to head to this room. Stop bleeding. Where is it? Where is it? Isn't it around here? I gotta... Ah! Found it! So you just need to move onto it and move up. Aha! What is this? What is this? This is my secret. Let me have a look at this. I'm clicking on it. Ancient artifact. There's a locked compartment on the side of it. Key? I guess. Oh! I didn't need the key for the secret door. I needed a key to get what's in the secret room. Got it. Dismas head. Very rare. 25% damage, less health, and extra stress. Puzzling contraptions, whatever it is. Okay. So, I need to put that on someone. Right? Who to put it on, though? I mean, would I put it on my Hellion? I don't like the idea of having less health, but... Or should I actually put that on Nikki D? Put it on the Crusader? Give it to Crusader. Has stress heal. Yeah. I guess. That is true. Mind you... Crusader can heal the stress on himself. Here's the thing. That does at 10% extra melee damage. I feel... Can I just... She doesn't have any stress healing, right? No. She doesn't really do damage either. So, you still think him then? Here's the problem. Right, I'll have to replace the stun one then. Can I do that? Can I just drag that there and... Alright. So then I'll put the stun one on to... her. So he's got less stun now. But he's now doing way more damage. Like, way more damage. These things are unstackable. Can you get backpacks in this game? Okay then. So, we're already at the stage where I need to start dropping stuff. It's 7,000. I get it. I do. Totally understand it. Oh god. I'm just... Okay. Oh! You can just... Oh, you could click from there, you can click back and just work forward. You're not even going back. You don't even go back from that. Woo! Nice. Okay. This is a what? A tree stump. What do tree stumps give? I'm guessing herbs? Or anti-venom? Who to give this? Stress eater, God-fearing. Antitoxin. Alright, well we brought a lot of it. Anti-venom protects you again. Okay, nice. Except, oh look. I need the busts more than I need this. But this is painful. This is painful already. I mean, on the bright side, if I actually left right now, I'd have almost as much as I spent on the provisions. Oh, I just don't know. Why is... Stack properly, please. You went straight for the loot room. Should I have gone there at the end, maybe? Should I have waited, done all the battles, sorted everything out, used all the resources, then gone backtracked, knowing that I didn't need to worry about being attacked? Oh, can I leave this here and come back for it? Can I put it back? That would be risky. No, I can't put it back. No. That would be risky, would it? Can't risk... Yeah. To be honest, for 750 gold, I don't think it's worth it. Or should I keep these? Or ditch these? Change it for the herbs? What, rather than this? Oh, these stack, don't they? Leave the key. Really? Leave the key. Ditch the torches first. Are you nuts? Everyone was telling me to bring all the torch. Like, literally. If I ditch the key, then we find something that needs one, we're gonna be screwed. I was just thinking this for now, 750. Yeah, you got loot, ditch, key. You can live without the key. Alright. Okay. I'm taking your word for it, guys. I am taking your word for it. And we're heading up to a battle. Oh! Oh, I saw that! I saw that and wondered what it was! Crappity crap. Battle coming. Right? Oh no, that's us. Battle here. You can use a key in the secret room also. We've done that. Right! So, we got fungal scratchers. Why do I feel like fungal artillery need to die? Okay. This does a lot of damage, right? But it does move everyone forward. Which I feel like it might be a bit too early for this, but I kind of want to get rid of those. Or should I just get rid of them? See, I feel like moving him back one at this point is a bit like... He's not going to... Alright. Helion's Iron Swan can be used from position 2. I don't think. Don't know. What do we have? Flashing daggers. This one gives a debuff. This gives a debuff? On those two. Position 1 only. Yeah, alright. Armor piercing is good against the big boys. Yeah. But still not going to kill him. But I need to Iron Swan one of these buggers, right? Because they're... Oh. I feel like I want to stun one of these guys before I start healing. Okay. Jealous accusation. How much does this do? This do 4 to 8. It's not going to kill him. Smite. 7 to 14. Stunning blow. This is... No, let's just
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, well that actually didn't do too bad, did it? Right, and... Oh, well, no. That's what I wanted. Oh, yeah! Nice! Okay. Marked and debuffed. Okay, now... Oh, both of them need a little loving. And...
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Lunge! Oh, yeah!
Void.
Okay. Oh, God.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Oh! Right. So... Eat some food. You. Eat some food. What's this? This is jade and citrine. Drop the key. I've already dropped the key. Maybe camp here? Camp here? Isn't that a little on the early... Somebody being funny, right? Drop the holy water. Both of them? Increased resistances, I suppose. Jade and citron always has less than full stack of gold. Okay, so the jade... So both of these are less than a full stack of gold. Camp and buff is a legit tactic. Use them, don't drop them. Right, so you want me to use holy water right now? Camping early can be beneficial to use set up camping skills. Are you suggesting that I do that? Are you suggesting I do that this early? Because then I'd probably use a bunch of food, right? I would drain your torches before you camp. Right. Good point, although... For some reason it seems to want to use that. Don't camp now. Right, so what do I drop? Do I drop anything? Do I use something? Do I use these and just take these and then leave the jade behind? Or I could, of course, use the one torch and just drop the bloody torch. Or herbs. Well, which are more useful? Holy water or herbs? I don't need this. I don't need both of these. Ditch. I ditch low-end gems. These are both low-end, aren't they? They are pretty low-end. Are you saying I should just ignore this? I can use one herb right now. Save the holy water. Loot is bait. Ignore. Alright, I'm gonna ignore. I'm gonna ignore. Gonna ignore. And I'm not gonna use torch for a while, I think. Although, to be honest, do I even need to do that tactic? I brought so many bloody torches. I could camp whenever the hell I feel like it, can't I? I mean, it doesn't actually look like there's that much to go. Alright. We got a battle. At the end of this battle. Oh. At the end of this battle, I will, Oh. Should I have camped? Just, you know what? Yeah. Alright, who should I reach in there with? The sack is empty. Is that it? I just really don't like doing a battle with low light. Oh, especially with these. Oh, these guys are gonna... Oh, no. Plus stress. This is this...
Even the boldest
I have
gaze.
got so many bloody torches. I've got too bloody many. I say we just use the buggers because... Alright, let's have a look. We gotta kill the madman. We have to kill the madman. Alright. I should do killing both of them, but... Oh no, oh, it's got to... Alright, no. Kill her then? Stun... I can't stun the madman. Crap.
Their formation.
But we can kill that one. Alright, got rid of one of them. Wicked hack. Oh, of course. And now she's out of position. Alright, yeah, that was probably a bad move with her, but... Too late now. Stress heal and torch. I mean... That's his only... Oh, whoa. What do we have here? 3 stress per round. Okay, we can have that. Oh, yeah. No. Right. Shadow fade on him. No, wait, what? Oh, wait, does this... This doesn't... Okay, it doesn't attack someone in that position. What does this mean? How do I do this? I just click on myself, right? So she now gets a buff. Alright, gets a big damage boost for the next time. Got it. Right. Oh, actually, I shouldn't worry too much about heals. Should not worry too much about heals. Let's have a stunning blow, accusation. Don't have anything that can hit him in the back, so let's... Swan? Come on. Crit! Oh, baby!
Obliterated.
Nice! And... I'll leave it there. Oh, actually, I thought she'd do way more damage on that. 4... Oh, no, I do not need to heal. We're camping. Well, that did not stun you. Well, that's...
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
And... Come on. Alright, that wasn't too bad. That was not too bad. Now let's... So, like,
Success so clearly in view.
Okay.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
So, what I should do now is... Camp, right? We're camping now. We're camping now, because... Otherwise I'm going to be leaving stuff behind. And I camp by... Doing what? How do I do this again? Use to camp. Do I just drag it? I forgot how to do this. Shift click to discard. Don't want to discard. Or is there a button? Can't with loot open. Oh, are you kidding me? am right-clicking. Use the two... Well, if I'm going to use the 2 torches, shall I just bloody carry on? Because really, we got no need for healing. Ditch the 2 torches. Oh, all right.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Oh! Okay, so, yeah. And I dropped my key, didn't I? I dropped my key. Dropped my key. You can use the shovel. Do I need to use the shovel? It's not locked. You could explore some more. I can ditch everything at this point, can't I? Are you saying I should explore? If I ignore this, I can go back and open it again. If I ignore this, I can come... Right, so let's ignore this. I mean, I'm here. Oh, you should camp anyway to reduce stress. Good point. Good. You know what? That's not the worst idea. Alright, so... Alright.
A spark without kindling
8.
is a goal without hope.
Yeah. How much food have I actually got? I've got 8. That reduces stress for everyone. Nice. Okay. So what have we got here? We got minus stress on companions. Prey. Mobility debuffs. Oh, wait. Do we have one of them that's like Sanctuary? This prevents nighttime ambush. We want this. So we definitely want 4. Gallows Humor, self only, minus 25 stress. All companions, minus 20 stress. Oh, there's a chance. Okay. No. Zealous Speech. Oh, wow. That's a pretty good one, isn't it? That reduces everyone's stress. No, there's nothing here that will get me. There's nothing here that will get me. Right, so we definitely want Sanctuary. Right, and then... I feel like I want this. Minus 15 stress on everyone. We're going to get ambushed. Are we? You have a religious... Wait, what? This is minus 15%. This is a good one, but surely this guy's is better. Right? I mean, we've just almost annihilated one time. I mean, I can annihilate one other. Stand tall, remove mortality buffs. I don't think she's got them. She's got that one. Stress per round. What else do we have? This would do minus 5 on these two, minus 15 on... Yeah, we don't need it. We're so unstressed at this moment. I mean, really? Yeah, I mean... Just minus stress? There's a mortality buff. That isn't mortality buff, is it? That's 3 stress per round. Isn't that the madness one? Maybe buff Hellion? Well, out of curiosity, why would I buff the Hellion? Oh! I tried to select them. But we're not going anywhere, are we? I don't think we can... We don't have... Right, there you go. So I've managed to completely de-stress the entire squad. To kill faster. Are we going to keep exploring, or should I just bug out now? Because I don't... I know I've got 2 more space, but... What? Did you guys think I should use a shovel? Are you guys thinking I should use a shovel? Does that help? Because it's not locked. Shovel it. Alright, let's shovel this.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Okay. Keep shovels for blockage. We've got 3 of the damn things, and the mission's over, guys. I mean, is it worth going then? Is it worth going on? Am I not just risking what is now pretty much a perfect one? How much loot do I have? I could stack a bit more, couldn't I? All right, fine. Yeah, let's stack a bit more. Go home with no stress is very good. It is, but I'm probably... Grave. Holy water? Grave. Shovel. Oh! Grave. Dig it up. Shovel. Okay. Nope. You're absolutely right, guys. This seems to be... Oh my god, am I getting more bloody torches? Okay. Wasn't... That was it. Remember, all rooms are empty. These are all empty? Is it worth it, guys? There's a small chance of these curios. I feel like I brought too many torches. Do you think? I brought too much of everything. I mean, really? I know I've got torches galore. I could probably just keep going forever. But we only have, let's have a look, a battle, and I feel like we just, yeah, I'm just going to call it.
Driving out corruption is an endless battle.
Move resist, plus protection. Oh, so the heavy boots are really good if you want to have a tank, I guess, that cannot move. We got the cutie booties. Okay. And what happened? Oh, we got a bunch of level 2s. And because they're not stressed, we can use them. All right, let's have a look. Wood. Unyielding. Tiger eyes. Clutch hitter. Nicky D. Healer's gift. And Meditator! Improve stress reduction while meditating and while camping. Okay, so I feel like we've got some good medium improvements here. Okay. Also, frame rate's been fine.
Delusion. He bears the burden of 1,000 lifetimes.
Okay. Does that mean we got some new dude? Rueful Crumb doesn't know when to bet and when to fold. New quirk, bad gambler. Oh, for God, what? Increased chance of losing money while gambling? Gambled and recovered 55. Oh, what? Okay, so Rueful Crumb. Bad gambler. Right, no more gambling for you. That's my antiquarium. Good grief. All right, how much did we... Well, we got some money. You need to drag him into the roster from that screen to get him. What? Oh, I have to drag the flagellant from... I have to drag... I think you just lost that new class. Oh, well. Really? You could just lose a class like that? That's a bit of a game flaw, if you ask me. Click the scroll bell, I think, to bring up the herald stuff. Bell and scroll, bottom right. Bottom right. Bell! Oh. Oh! Right, okay. Okay.
There is power in the blood.
So...
For those with the fortitude.
Is there only
to pay the
one of
price.
these, then? Is there only one of these? Demonomania. Believes is possessed by demons. Plutomania. Minus 20% stress if torch above 75. Wield Scrounger. You can get more, but you can only have one flagellant per party. Well, that's okay. And they get to punish people. Oh, this is a bleeding class, right? Alright. Reclaim. Heal self. Wait. Heal self makes self bleed. Let me guess. I need to be constantly bleeding. Heal 33% of max health. You do that twice per battle. Clear marked target. Transfer bleed. You want to get the first 3 skills. Reign of Sorrows. Bleed 100%. 3 points per round for 3 rounds. Debuff the target. So that's a massive debuff. And this will exsanguinate. Okay, so he just basically makes everyone bleed. But he makes himself bleed as well. I'm not understanding the point of this particular skill. As there is 0... I mean, you basically gain 4 points and then lose 9. He has skills that are only enabled under 40% health. Oh. You can equip Bleed Resist on him to avoid the self-bleed. Oh, right. Okay. Ah. Okay. But he's only good at a low level. Alright, let's just stick all these back. So we could put on him the old bleed. And he's now almost certainly going to ignore the bleed. A tricky class to learn. What I'm thinking, though, is it's probably not a class to take in against the Necromancer. Because there's the big question now. Because we've currently got a bunch of level 2s. Should I do the Necromancer? Oh! Why does he look... Bounty Hunter. Have I had a Bounty Hunter? I've not had a Bounty Hunter, have I? Have I had a Bounty Hunter? Have I had a Bounty Hunter? It's level 0, but we've not got a Bounty Hunter, so I'm thinking... Bounty
the thrill
Hunter.
Of the hunt. The promise of payment.
So... These two are both low level, though, so we can't take them on that mission. So if I want to do the Necromancer mission... We're going to have to ignore these. Or we could do another mission tonight, but take these two out for a little play. But I think we need to waffle, don't we? Ladies and gentlemen, are we still doing this in Discord? Are we still doing this in Discord, moderators? Are we doing this in the Backers channel? Waffling. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a break. We're taking a break. Grab some food, some drinks, and those of you who are backers, that is patrons over on Patreon, members on YouTube, and subscribers on Twitch, you should be on the Discord channel for backers. And get into that waffle. And we're going to be taking 2 names. The first name can choose Flagellant or Bounty Hunter. The second name. Oh, no, wait. Maybe moderators, we should do 2. 1 for each, because some people might not want to be a Flagellant. What do you think? How do I get into the backers channel? Ask one of the moderators very, very nicely to get you in the backers channel. I think moderators, we should do 2. Because I can imagine some people not wanting to play a Flagellant. Don't know why. Flagellant is a cool class. Well, here's the thing. Everyone who wants to be on can enter their name for the first one. Then we'll have a waffle. And then once that one's selected, that will be... Let's do the Flagellant first. We'll do the or should we do the Bounty Hunter first? No. Bounty Hunter first. We'll do the Bounty Hunter first. Once we've got that out of the way, we do another waffle. Flagellant. I think. The moderators probably should be organising this, because I suck at this sort of thing, don't I? Yeah, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm back. So we've got a winner for... We have a winner for the bounty hunter. Am I reading this correctly? Somebody called D. There's when I'm looking at Discord, I'm seeing a lot of names that are just a letter and then ... What is going on with all the names? Oh, it's put them in streamer mode because it's on the same... Okay, good grief. I've got it. Excuse me. That is better. Darko, the bounty hunter. I was going to say D ... Darko, the bounty hunter. So who else have we got? The flagellant. We're doing waffle for the flagellant. Got it. I should acquaint myself with this bounty hunter. All right. Pretty good at traps. Okay. Collect bounty. 90% damage versus someone who is marked. Mark for death. This can be done from anywhere on anyone. This needs to be in the top 3 places and can only be done on the front people. Okay. This does no damage, but on the next attack, something like this would do, well, 90% damage. That wouldn't it be better off just doing this twice? I feel like that's... Okay, flashbang, people not on the front row, can stun and shuffle a single person. Okay. Caltrops. So that's range for the hit in the back and is a bleed and debuff, but not a damage. Oh, so if they're marked, basically... Are there other people who get bonuses against marked people? Come hither. Is that the hook you're talking about? That will pull people forward. And uppercut. For front. So I should probably get come hither and drop caltrops. Come hither. Alright, so let's place him there. We want come hither. And we want to be dropping caltrops and taking this. Both of these do... Oh, this marks as well. So marked for death marks them. But this also marks them. Okay. Can't say I'm seeing the benefit of this one too much. Finish him. Critical modifier. Plus 25% damage versus stunned. Bounty Hunter does amazing with a mark team. This doesn't mark everyone, does it? Lowers enemy protection, so it makes him easier to hit. This one just pulls him forward. So he's got 2 ways of marking people. He's got 2 ways of marking people. One way of stunning people, and one way of hitting them very, very hard. Okay. Or, no, somebody said I should stick with the caltrops. You mean instead of the flashbang? If you're running a marking team, make sure to run at least 2 markers. I would ditch finish him and keep caltrops. I don't actually have finish him at the moment. I've got collect bounty, marked for death, come hither, and flashbang. Cultist, Arbalest, Houndmaster. Drop, bang, and take caltrops. Like that. You can replace mark for death to finish him. What, get rid of mark for death? And I don't even have finish him at the moment. I mean, do I really need 2 mark skills? That's the thing. Do I really need 2 mark skills? I've got 2 abilities that can mess people up on the back row. One that will pull them forward and then hit him. Mark for death combos well. Combos with what, though? Finish him goes with a stunner team. So I should, if I take stun, I should have finish him. Come hither can only mark from the back. Right. So, I'm very confused, guys. You seem to want me to take absolutely everything? Let someone set up the marking for him to use his buffed abilities. Come hither doesn't mark for as many turns as marked for death. So ignore that and go with marked for death and hope he gets close enough to hit him? I mean... Or should I just drop collect bounty and take finish him so I can... Without a dedicated mark team, I'd go with a stun skill, melee attack, stun, and caltrops. I'd go with a stun skill, melee attack versus stun and caltrops. Okay. I also, there's an uppercut, so could I take uppercut for more stunning? I mean, because you've got the uppercut, which can be done on the front row. Finish him can be done on any but the last row. Never go wrong with stun options. Okay. So, finish him. Damage for stunned. Uppercut. Alright. Well, he's been getting a whole heap of love, hasn't he? Oh, no. You can't upgrade those yet. Okay. So, forget marked, go uppercut. Forget caltrops, go finish him. So, basically now... Oh, wait. Uppercuts... Do I actually need collect bounty? Because if he's on the front row, I'd need to be on the second row, right? I'd need to be on the second row. Then I could uppercut at someone, knock them back and stun them, and then finish them all the way from there. Right? So this would be the stun thing. I wouldn't really need this then. Finish him up. Right. What? Is caltrops worth getting instead then? But definitely looks like a second row. Alright, okay, so let's move on to our flagellant. Who won the flagellant? BSW Games is our flagellant. Do I need to change his skills? collect bounty is still really great damage if someone else in the party can mark. Well, when we make the party, we can see, right? I'll just leave the stun options for now. All right. Rain of... Which of these skills should I be getting? Because this just... I've got no idea what the hell I'll be doing with this. Punish, Rain of Sorrows, Redeem, and Reclaim. Redeem? Wait. What's Reclaim? First three are essential. Are they? Okay, so I need to unlock the first three. I'm not got any money left on a level 0 team. Alright, so I gotta get that one and that one. Don't need this one. Okay. So, 1, 2, and 3. Punish! He needs to be on the front row then. I mean, basically, both of these need to be on the front row, by the looks of things. Exsanguinate. So what else then? Reclaim? To make himself bleed. Redeem. Heals himself. Should I get Redeem? You can make Bounty Hunter a backliner. Yeah, I know. I just at the moment we look like we were going for stuns. So, self-heal the better option here? Or suffer? Clear marked target. Self-marked. Wait, this marks himself, but clears the marked target? Wait. Oh, can he clear mark on someone else and take it on himself? That's what that looked like. Okay, I really don't get that one. Okay, so. Flagellant becomes a healer with Redeem. Okay. Punish, Rain of Sorrows. Exsanguinate. Reclaim. Redeem. Okay, so... Oh, so wait a minute. He becomes a party healer. He takes the punishments so the party is healed. Oh! So he heals someone for 33% damage, but he also heals himself, but then he reduces his healing skills for a while. And the healing... So he's got like a one-off heal he can use twice in the battle, but he needs... But it gets less useful. Or is it he can do it on himself, or he can do it on someone else? It's not like he does it on one person and it also heals him. And Exsanguinate causes an enemy to bleed, but also heals himself. Don't forget you need to be 40% or less. Okay, he's got to be below 40% to do this. Oh, is this why he might want to use Reclaim? Okay, this is confusing, but alright, I can handle this. Right. Right, so then the big question is... Right, I'm not gonna be doing a necromancer, and I'm not gonna be doing a medium with this group. I've got level 0s. Am I really gonna do healing skills? Am I really gonna do 2 level 0s in one? Warrens for sure. Flagellant is Warrens and Wield. Alright. Warrens. Right, what's this one? Plus 15% bleed chance. That's a good one for the Hellion, isn't it? Because there's no downside to that. Bring antiquarium for the extra loot. Yeah. Flagellant can also do cove. These look too difficult. Alright, so that's... Decent trinket, but please no ruins. Short warrants. You see, that's a short one, which is good. That's just too long. Right, this one's got the good stun one. Now, that's a decent one. But that's cove. Can't bleed skeletons. Avoid skeletons with flagellant, so no ruins. Vestal, plus 10% virtue chance, minus 5% health. That is a cove one. Explore 90% of the rooms. Should we do this one then? Bleed for our Hellion. Most of the cove mobs have above average bleed resistance as well. So that's probably not... The cove is probably not the best one to try out my new flagellant. Does the flagellant actually have bleed skills he can make other people bleed? Yes. So I probably with the flagellant don't want to do cove because they're bleed resistant. I just want to stick with warrens. This is for Hellion only, but Hellions have some bleed and there's no downside to it. I feel like that's a nice one as well for the... But it's common, so... The flagellant reduces their bleed resist. Okay, that could be... Could be good. Alright, but let's go with warrens. Warren seems to be a good place for them. Right, and we're going to need... If we're going to run these two, the question is which row is best for each? And who else should I take them? You're saying I should take Rueful Crumb to get my antiquarium. Should I take some heavy hitter to back these two up? It's a level 1 mission with 2 level 0s. Should I take something like Mark Clues for a bit of DPS at the back? Claws? Is it Claws or Clues? Have I spelt his name wrong? Healer. Oh, yeah, I don't have a healer. He's sort of got some healing, hasn't he? What about... Occultist. I still haven't figured out... Yeah, we could take Angry. Flagellant will be the healer. If you equip Reclaim on the Flagellant, he can heal. He's got Reclaim, hasn't he? Oh. No, what can't he... Oh. But doesn't he have to then do this on himself? And then do this later? That feels a bit like... Angry is stressed out. Angry is very stressed out. Why is Angry stressed out? Why would he be stressed out? Okay, no, that is too much stress. Too much stress. Should I unstressify some of these? Reclaim can also be used on an ally. Don't forget to unequip trinkets. I think I did. Alright, so you're... Well then, who shall I take here? I'm thinking Nicky D or Mark... I could have sworn it was Mark Clues, not Mark Claws. Right, I can't have anyone else on the front row. That's the other thing. So he's got... Oh, right. Oh, he's got these ones that move him forward a lot, right? What about the Droog? Stuns? Battlefield medicine? Do we need a... It is Mark Clues. I thought it was. I really did think it was. You should take a Vestal. Alright, really? Okay, then fine. Then it's FK! Get off ya! Oh no, actually, both of them will work. Ocean Gaming or FK are both unstressed. What's FK? Cophobe, weak grip on life. Clutch hitter, last gasp. Ruins explorer. Ocean Gaming, enlightened, fear of the unholy. Warrens and Wheeled. Does look like Ocean Gaming's better set up for the Warrens. Bring me to level 2. Okay. So is that the order we're going in? And before we do this, what did I need to de-stress some people. Who is in... Angry and Blue Dragon. I feel like we need... This is... I know it's going to cost a bit of money, but you really, really are very, very stressed. And, oh, do we need to remove anyone's quirks? Was there anyone whose quirks I was worried about? He's got no negatives. Known cheater, torn rotator, guilty conscience. Good God. Oh, wow. These are going to be impossible to get rid of. It's expensive to ditch quirks. I know. I know. My Houndmaster doesn't do much damage on the first round. Does he have many range skills? No, so that doesn't matter. Minus health. If you delay the quirks, it can get very expensive very fast. Well, yeah, but like... I mean... It's very expensive very fast already. He's not allowed to gamble. Here's the thing. That is the one I don't care too much to get rid of. Weak grip on life. Is that one I should probably try and get rid of? Alright, let's do that then. Let's cure FK of weak grip on life. Alright. And... Rueful Crumb. Get the upgrade going. You've got all those. And these guys can't. Thanks so much. I'll be less likely to die. Yeah. Right. Can I upgrade the sanitarium? I probably can. What I want to do is reduce the cost, right? Oh. Is each one 10%? Each one's 10%. Should I make a beeline for this? Or the other thing is Stagecoach. I want to get more experience. Right, we need Instructor Mastery level 2 to get this one. The roster is full. It is. Well, we might lose some people. I mean, I could get... I mean, bigger barracks is going to cost quite a lot. And we can do that next time, right? Alright, shield and those thingies. What does Sanitarium use? It uses shields, but it also uses those. Sorry. Yeah. Shields are always the bum. No trade statues for shields you have, and you have bigger barracks. Yeah, but those statues I kind of need for this as well. I don't need the barracks now is basically what I'm saying. I really don't. Let's have a look at... I mean, I've got a full roster, but I'm not hiring anyone, so it's kind of, you know... Weaponsmithing, armor smithing. Reduce the cost of weapons and armor upgrades. Guild, Blacksmith, and Barracks are probably the next 3 to upgrade. Yeah. Alright. So we're just going to let everyone's negative quirks rack up and let them go slowly mad. Yeah? I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Alright. Is there a short one? Nibbin, have you not been on a mission yet? Wait. Have I not taken Nibbin on a mission yet? Oh, we should take Nibbin on a mission. Should we take 3 new people on a mission? Is that a good idea? This is a bleed. Okay. Instead of a healer. How should I build this? Right, he's not going front line, so that's pointless. Instead of the antiquarium, you think? Probably for the best. The antiquarium we can kind of live without. Alright, sorry, Crumb. We're taking out a total noob team being guarded by FK. And do I need to buy any new skills for him then? Lick Wounds sounds great. Guard Dog, that's a buff. Lick Wounds is a self-heal. This is a ranged attack that sets up bleed and does well against marked individuals. The problem is my bounty hunter isn't a mark bounty hunter. Shall I change my bounty hunter to being a marked one? Oh, wait. Target, whistle. He could basically mark anyone. Cry Havoc, stress. That's a stress relief? Oh, is it Ocean? Oh, sorry, it's Ocean. Yeah, my bad. Ocean was better in the Warrens. Blackjack. That's a stun. Shall I shall I unlock Lick Wounds? Okay, so if I do that, right, and then Nibbin stays at the back, marks someone, debuffs them, and then basically both him and the bounty hunter can send someone forward very, very quickly. Wait, oh. Is Cry Havoc any good? Minus stress? Blackjack. I feel like... But Blackjack's only going to work in the second round. Hound's Harry. What does this do? This... Does this make everyone bleed? That sounds interesting. That sounds very, very interesting. Definitely. Alright, so I've got a huge amount of bleed in this group, haven't I? Alright. Let's get back into this. So, would now be the time when instead of having him all about the stun, I should actually have him all about the marked, because now I've got someone who can do a whole heap of marking. So, drop uppercut, take mark. I don't need to do the marking myself. Finish him. This is good against stunned, though. And what about... Right, that does mark a target. Does he really need it? Let's have a look. Drop the caltrops and do what, though? Should I still stay with the stun? Keep the stun, but now get something that's good against marked. Come hither is your pull. It is. Do I need it? This'll... Oh. Probably actually, yeah. But that marks them. I don't... I'm gonna need that, aren't I? Alright. So I rely on someone else marking, and then I'll just... Okay, right. But I've still got some good stuns for the back three, and finishing will work on all of them. Okay, you know, I've got options now. Okay, right, here we go then. So, I've spent a huge amount of money on this. Warrens, we're going for the Hellions Bleed. Provisions, my god, it's later than that. We've got doggy bones. Right. Eight of those. We definitely want... Right. I feel like we should definitely have some bandages. Warrens. Warren. Medicinal herbs, right? In the Warrens. Should I take... I need shovels. Anti-venom. Herbs. Keys? You always need at least one key. What about holy water? At least one, just in case. Maybe two, actually. Oh, I need to sort out the trinkets. Can I do that now? More shovels? Do I not need some holy waters? Don't we get, like, unholy relics and stuff? Save money on the holy water. 8 torches, 12 food is good. I got that, but... So we don't do... I would have said 2 holy water. Alright, let's make sure we get some... trinkets going. Question is, where to start? Right. This is a bleed resist. This is a bleed skill chance. Who's my biggest bleeder? Alright. Move resistance and protection. Hound or the flagellant? Yeah, I was thinking flagellant. So I give bleed skill chance and bleed resist. So he can resist bleeds, but he will do so much more bleeds. So slight reduction to speed. Bounty hunter. Damage? Just plus 25% damage. And then... Oh, he's also a stunner. For my healer, I'm thinking nothing at the moment, actually. None of these really work. And then there is... Keep some space for loot. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Leave on these guys. Let's have a look. Oh. Is the Houndmaster any good at trap detection? Okay at it. Who wants the boots? Ocean wants the boots. What? Oh, it is protection, isn't it? It is protection. And it stops you being dragged forwards. Okay. Oh, agility whistle. Plus 4 dodge, plus 1 speed, minus 20% debuff resist. Is that a good one or not? Alright, we'll take that. So we've got 2 spaces for 2 trinkets if we find any. We got my bounty hunter with his stunning and damage and all the bleed on my flagellant. And as far as I can see, we're ready to go. Are we ready to go? If he's going to mark, for you may want to act first, so speed be good. Oh! Who's marking? That's my... Oh. Oh, yeah, no. The plus speed on him actually works. Because he will go first then. He can mark someone. See, yes, now I... He's still pretty fast, actually. Oh, no, it's the bounty hunter. Bounty hunter's pretty fast as well. So basically, we're going to have the Houndmaster go first. He can basically mark someone. And then the bounty hunter and the flagellant can just lay into him. That seems to be a good order, actually. Here we go.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Okay, 90% of the rooms. We can skip one. What is that? By the way, believes he's possessed by demons. Don't click it. Yeah, I wasn't going to. That looks really horrible. Okay. Really? Now I want to click it. You will die. You mean all these guys will die? The chat's going nuts. Don't do it. You can click it, just don't wave items at it. Kill your light at the start to hoard more loot. That's nice. The science. No. I'm gonna pay attention to you all. What is it, by the way? Just tell me what it is. I want to know. I have no idea what it is, and I want to poke it too. Shambler. It's a boss. So anything that looks like that is a boss. It's a super boss. One of the hardest bosses in the game. So, alright. No, a good call, because this is not... This is the last mission for the day, so... Okay. So... But that's something I should hit if I go in with a high-level group. You use a torch on it, teleport to a plane of existence, and you get a major boss. Oh, okay. So, basically, yeah, you're probably going to lose your party if you do that. Got it. And I've just got 3 newbies. Probably a bad idea to not just lose them on the first mission, but on the first room. Yeah, I could imagine that. Right, where should I go then? I don't know where I should... I haven't done any... I don't... Should I just leave this one and do all the rest, or should I just... It doesn't really matter. I'm going to be doing a backtrack at some point, aren't I? Going to be doing a backtrack at some point. Okay, can I... Boom! Right, so we got Madnator, the Madinator. Wait, isn't the Houndmaster supposed to go first? Why isn't the Houndmaster going first? Okay, so then... This one would make the person at the back bleed 3 points per round for 3 rounds. No, they're not same speed. He's 6. These two are 5. 6 for 5. She's 2. Punish. This makes them bleed 4 for 3 rounds. And debuffs them. But this only does it at the front. And I feel like we want to make her miserable. I really do. Mind you. She's got a lot of health. Okay. Kind of don't want to bleed her. I kind of want to hit her with something as hard as humanly possible. Oh, you're bleeding.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
Right. That's a self-heal. And also does judgment. You don't need self-heal at the moment. What you need is to heal. Okay. Whoa. Did not like that. So, still work marking? Oh. Marked, bleeding, and debuffed. And I feel like this might be a little on the overkill. Oh, can't hit her, can we? Finish. This is only on a well, no, it's not only on a stunned person, but it works better on a stunned person. So, see, this is the thing. I've already marked her, so this feels... Oh. This feels a bit unnecessary at this point, if you know what I'm saying. Oh my god, the stress! Oh, and now you're first? Okay, well, that's over.
Decimated.
Kind of a waste of time to mark set up for squishy targets, yes. Well, yeah, with this one you mean. Yeah. Probably should mark someone like this one who is tougher. And if it's a back one, just let him hook them forward and mark them. Okay, let's have a go. Rooks, bleed. Punish him. Okay. We're gonna make you bleed! And down 2, down 3. Bleeding. I feel like he's never getting an attack. Really do feel like he's never getting a damned attack. Does he have any attacks that would work on him? I don't feel like he does. He's got to be below 40% for these. Yeah, and I'm just not feeling like any of these are particularly good. They work on him, but... Well, he's going to die. He's taking 8 damage per round for 3 rounds. So... Lick wounds? What does this do? This makes someone... This is a bleed. It's any... Oh, no, this makes everyone bleed. Hound's Rush. This makes them bleed. Doesn't do much damage. Does it do any damage? Just sets bleed and 15% damage versus beasts, plus 60% damage versus marked. Or is that standard damage? Oh, that's just standard damage.
Begone, fiend.
And you're marked, so I'm going to do this.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
It'll overkill. He's a bit too stressed for my liking.
This expedition at least promises success.
Right. But, oh no, we're wandering. We're wandering. Oh, wait.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Got more food. Didn't really need that, did we? I wondered if I could just... You can... There you go. Just... Doggy missile. Okay, so that was that. Sack is empty. Antitoxin. Not herbs, right? Antitoxin on that. I've got 2 of those. Or is it herbs? I mean, if it's a liquid and you add herbs if it's gone off, toxin if it's poisoned. Honestly, I don't know. Doggo and herbs. Why doggo? Doggo? Moonshine barrel. There. Oh. That probably doesn't need anti-venom, does it? That doesn't need anti-venom because probably it'll kill any poison. But herbs. Purify. Right, what did I get? Plus 30% damage. Oh, so it's just a random buff. I could have done it on anyone. You're dead. God, they really don't like the bounty hunter. Do not like the bounty hunter. So that one's now bleeding and will die. Yeah, bounty hunter is definitely freaking out. Now, I don't actually think we need them marked. I want them marked. See, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, this one's gonna die. We just need to get this and this. But marking her is gonna be pointless because I'm gonna hook her because he can't. Can he attack this? But he can't. He can only finish them off when they're here. He has to hook them. And that automatically... This will start a bleed on one of them, which is not bad. Doggo her. Why don't I do that instead? That makes everyone bleed a little more. So, like, that one's going to die almost immediately. Right, see, this is what I'm thinking. We're going to be doing this, which, of course, marks her... Oh, she didn't move.
The slow death.
Oh, she can resist it. Of course
Unforgiving.
she can. Of course she can.
Well struck.
Oh, to be honest with you, the fact that they're marked is utterly irrelevant at this point. Oh my god! She's bleeding and marked and we missed. She's getting another go. Boosting the light a bit. No, wait. Oh, failed to stun. Oh, he's got blight. Yeah.
Obliterated.
Okay, the corpse is bleeding. I swear that these guys get, like, every time one of these guys has a turn, one of these has a turn, even if there's 4 of us and 1 of him.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Yeah. 2 points probably not worth. Probably not worth it. Just a little frustrating. Where are we? Still moving. All right. Swine Wretch and Swine Drummer. Oh, one of them dodged. Who's the most dangerous? I think both of them. Okay, so this now does 60% more damage to the marked one.
Destroyed.
Nice. So these two synergize quite nicely. That is true. I want to stun that one. Because I don't want him to get any more stressed. Holy schmoly. Oh yeah, they are. All the stressed, very stressed. Piggy's gonna vomit on it. Yeah, do they just sort of instinctively know who is actually the most stressed? I feel like they do. Okay. Doggo has a stress heal. Yeah, I don't think I took it. Alright.
Eradicated.
We are definitely... Okay. So wait. His healing ability should now be available, right? So I should probably not heal him, because I don't want to get him above 40. Alright, so then in which case what I actually want to do now is stun one of them. Got a better chance of stunning that one. Right. Oh, he could... Can't stun the front one. Finish him. Finish him's only against stunned people, but that is in range. Oh. That was disappointing, wasn't it? Right, now. Yeah, I... This makes everyone out. How many has he got? How many has he got? One. This would kill him.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay. Is he gonna get a go? Alright, stunned. Come on, boys. Redeem. Heal self. And I click here, and then it heals both of them? Whee! And he's bleeding or something? No, he's just got debuff. A lot of debuffs. Oh. God, I just healed you! Just healed you. Oh my god. I marked him for you. I marked him for you. Okay, how much bleed is that now? I mean, he's gonna die as long as we should just... I should have a buffer. He's not marked. Let's fix that. Come on. Thank you.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, so... This is... unlocked.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Right, so what am I... What have I got too much of? Let's have a look. Got... food. I'm bleeding. How much am I bleeding? It's not that much. Wouldn't really use much, would it? Journal. Really? I'm getting rid of the journal? Letter is junk anyway. I know. That still doesn't get me everything. You can use the dog treat to buff the Houndmaster. Oh, can you? Greatly increases the hound's vigor for a short time. How? Does it have to be in combat? Use herbs on flagellant. Ah! Okay. Can't. Oh, can I close the box? Can I close the box? It won't let me do it now. Nope. Drop the citrine. It's 500. Oh, I can't open the box again. Well, the box was only 125 gold, right? Was it 400? 300. Okay, well, this is 500, so... But why are none of this... Why can I not use any of this, then? Why would it not let me use any of this? Stack of citrine is 1k, stack of gold is... I get it, but I'm trying to free up some stuff. Why won't it let me? This I do not get. I can... Use one bandage on the back. I might as well. It only saves him from 2. Well, why can't I use this? Oh, is this an unhealable buff? Hard debuff. Oh. Ah, right. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, we gotta fight. We gotta fight. We gotta fight. Okay. Oh, such a shame. Okay. Shuffles him and stuns him. Gonna leave the marked one for these guys. And let's have a look. Yeah, probably. So his stun is off. He's bleeding. Right, okay. Now, come on. My turn yet. Has he had a go yet? He's stunned. How did he get a go before these guys when he was stunned? I think you're cheating. So you could die. Yeah, the bounty hunter's needing a lot of bloody healing here. Ocean Gaming is pretty much keeping the bounty hunter alive. 8. Not quite going to kill it, so let's just add a bit more bleed. That'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. Oh, wow, so much damage. Okay, so both of them have gone. So in my mind, I should get 4 turns now. I should get 4 turns.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Actually, I'm going to kill him, aren't I?
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Saving dog treats for... Oh, God. I need to use the dog treats, don't I? Yes, yes. Okay, so what am I dropping? This is vaguely annoying. Keep herbs. Get rid of herbs. Curio might need it. Right, holy water could be useful. It can all be useful. It's the crests that I want. It is the crests that I want. The money's nice, but 125 is not worth it for now. Keep it, get rid of the herbs. No, I've been told I need the herbs. Use the holy water. Use it? Do I not need holy water? This is 500 gold. I feel like get rid of these and take the crests. That's what I'm feeling. Alright. So we've got a bunch of curios. Herbs, right? Herbs? This looks like a herbs scenario. Either that or a torch. Dinner cart. And... oh, I forgot. No. No. Okay. So. There you go. Just eat the human remains. That's what we're doing. The spirits command me to do... oh, what? What? What happened to him? What did he just bloody... is that the demon? The oh. Randomly he has to... what happened? Okay, he's going in the sanitarium. He is going in the sanitarium. I'm not hearing it.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
So I just go to these three now. He is going in the sanitarium. I'm not having that. Yeah, kleptomania and that. Just no. Wait. Oh, did I see a trap or was it hidden? How are these guys hungry? I just stuffed 3 of them. Wow. I think there's a whole heap of absolutely nothing. Who did I... did I give anyone the trap? No, I didn't. I didn't give anyone the trap. Right. Trap 0%. Oh, can't I go through these? What keys is it to go through to scroll them? Someone to... ah, Q and E. Alright, Houndmaster. Okay. So we're just ignoring this, right? Yeah, we're ignoring this. Without herbs, this is bad. This is... I feel like the Warrens need more herbs. I feel like the Warrens, you need a lot of herbs. Not that I needed more food. Seriously?
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Hey, what? What? How? How? No. Oh, for... it's her turn. Oh, can she only go back 1? Can she only go back 1? I don't even know if he can do anything. Doggo tree. I can't eat the doggo tree. Use doggo tree. Yeah, it just right. I can use it now. Okay. But Alright, I don't want to swap places with you, so... bleeds. No, just get him. Oh, the skeleton won't bleed, obviously. I need you to move forward. Right. Oh, he can move all the way to the front? Do it! God, this is time-consuming? Now, he hasn't had a go yet, so he hasn't had a go. I swear these guys have had 1 or 2 turns each. Are you sure speed is not deciding? Okay. Gonna keep you there, and then I'm going to... We don't have any of them marked. I want to mark that one. Because this one should die quickly enough. No, I'm not. I don't want to pull. I want to get these guys back to the bloody front just so they could do something. Right. I just want her dead. We can't take the stress. We just can't take the bloody stress. That one is marked, so... Who's that? Gorbachev! Raiding! Welcome, raiders! Oh. Yeah, that's not a great attack, is it? Can I just obliterate one of these? Yes, I can. We can move you forward, thank you very much. And... Stunned? I want to heal. I want some healing. Give me some healing. Now we should... He is now stunned. We should all get an attack before him.
A momentary...
Right? So there's one. Okay.
A trifling victory.
You don't have enough
But a
room.
victory nonetheless.
350. How much have we got left? We've only got one more room. I'm thinking ditch the key. I know the problem is... Oh, ditch the torch? What, do you think I should just use all the torches now? Oh, I should... Actually, you know what? Ditch the doggo tree. Honestly?
The match is struck.
Let's just...
A blazing star is born.
We're practically there. We're practically there. Oh, I should have swapped. Oh. I've got really nothing. What an absolutely non-eventful bloody place. Apart from the fact that these two became so goddamn stressed. But you know what? They're alive.
Twisting tunnels seem a little less
And we got a
impossible.
Hellion. Okay. It's not a huge amount of money, to be honest. I'm a little, oh, God. Well, at least these two have made level 1. Oh, an Ocean Gaming made level 2. Cove Tactician. It's a bit an odd one to get while in the Warrens. Oh, God, calm. That's not a bad one for a Vestal, I think.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
Yeah. Sanitarium. You get in there and get that demon mania gone. I ain't having any more of that crap. And then Darko. Go chill out a little bit. Right. really don't have a lot of money. Almost always stun with Vestal first, so it's not too bad. Yeah, right, okay, what we got? We got an Occultist, a Highwayman, and a Crusader. None of them are level 2, so I'm saying now, we leave them where they are. Are there any other stressed out? Why what? Oh, if you're on the party, it ranks you automatically first. Okay, let's do that again then. Right, those two are busy. Viper and Angry are a little stressed still. I feel like they need at least one more mission. But the rest of them are ready to go. So then the next question is, do we have a good level 2 squad for our Necroman? Wait, has that changed? Does it change every time? Focus Ring. Plus 10 ACC, plus 5% CRT, minus 8 dodge. Okay. Padlock of Transference, Abomination only. 20% stun skill chance and 20% blight skill chance. That's got no downsides. Book of Constitution. A lot of resists. Redemption Armlet. 5% damage if in position 1. Blood Course Medallion. 33% healing received. That could be nice, but that's a level 3 mission, so that is not happening. And this one, Bounty Hunter only, speed and dodge. That could be nice, couldn't it? So we've got a Cove mission next time. That just looks like an all-round nice... That seems like an all-round nice one, to be honest. That. Just extra stun and blight chance. Is that good, though? Who would that be good for? Minus 8 dodge has got to be kind of bad, but... The ring is for a leper. They don't dodge. All right, then. Well, I would say next time we're looking at ruins. Who is for ruins? I feel like Mark Clues is a pretty obvious choice for this one. We probably need the Vestal. Should I take the Occultist? I don't think she's level 2. She's not. Sorry, my Antiquarian. My Occultist is not level 2 either. Nikki D. And then, of course, we've got the Droog, Woodclaw, and Tiger Eyes. I mean... We could... Isn't this like the OG group? Isn't that the original group? Vestal, Grave Robber, Highwayman, and Crusader. No Gravedigger. What was the grave? Who was my Gravedigger then? Who's the Gravedigger? No, Grave Robber. We didn't have a Grave Robber. Who did we have? It wasn't the Plague Doctor, was it? Or was it? Was it the Plague Doctor? Was it the Usual Suspects? That has a name. Okay, but is that a good... Tiger Eyes! Might read my comment in the last game. Building barracks is important. It's even leveling across party. Necro boss will require heroes with distance attack because it's hard to get close to them. Healers also important. Okay, so if we forget the antiquarium, the barracks is important as even leveling across party. Yeah, I mean, but the barracks, to get the barracks... I mean, I want to get this, but I need to get Instructor, Weaponsmith, and Armorsmith to level 2 to get this up. Antiquarian is for money runs, not serious battles. Right. But I want to be doing distance damage. Well, Mark's pretty good at... He's got the whole advanced point-blank shot thing, knockback thing, right? So he's pretty good. No, the barrack. Oh, I don't know what... Well, where's the barracks? Grave Robber has some great options for both melee and ranged. Yeah. So... Yeah, the Plague Doctor is very much stun, right? You want the barracks for a large roster, right? It's the stagecoach upgrade that lets you have more heroes. Oh. This one. Yeah, this just increases the size of the roster, though, to 21. I don't really need that at the moment. I don't... There's no one I want. So I feel like that's less important at the moment. Surely I should buy them as needed. Because I sort of feel like... Oh, wow, that's... Instructor Mastery is... The cost of training's less important, I think, than getting to rank 3. True, it's more helpful when you get to higher levels. You're gonna need it. I'm sure I'm gonna need it, assuming I don't get anyone killed. So, I mean, I do want to improve that. But right now, I've got more people than I can deal with. What it's going to be is when we arrive here and we see something that's new and I need to get them, then I need to upgrade it. At level 3, they will refuse to do low-level missions, so you need a higher roster, bigger roster when possible. Yeah, totally. I mean, I absolutely know I'm going to get a bigger roster, but right now, I've got very little that I can upgrade. Oh. I should probably sell some. Wrathful Hat, Musketeer only. Don't have a Musketeer. I should probably sell some of these. Wait, didn't I have 2 of these? No, I had 2 of those. I had 2 of those. That was what I had 2 of. I could probably sell one of those. Maybe upgrade hero gear level on your level 2s. Well, maybe, yeah. I mean, I'm probably going to need to make sure these guys are all absolutely rocking and raring to go. But I'm not totally sure Droogs is the right option here. Because I think... Isn't the Grave Robber, like, seriously good... Damn it, DPS. And can do it at long range. Who else would be better at long range? I mean, honestly, I'm kind of impressed with the Beastmaster, the Houndmaster. Hellion would be great. You think the Hellion? With her swan. Ah. She is sickly. With a fear of mankind. She's really messed up, you know that. She is a ruins tactician, so... You think maybe... But then she needs to be... For Swan, she needs to be in the... top position. And really, the highwayman needs to be in the second position, I think. Or does he? Yeah, well, for point blank to make any difference, he needs to be able to swap with the person in the front. But then I guess that isn't actually completely necessary. Only move one forward. Is there another one to move one back? No, it is that one. So realistically, I feel like the highwayman needs to be... You can go pistolman. Yeah. Oh, what? Take grape shot blast. It's just that one does the riposte thing. That riposte is amazing. Highwayman 3. And star with duelist advance. Yeah, the biggest problem with that is duelist advance only moves one forward. So he stays in the third position, moves one forward. Oh, he could move two forward and then shoot and move one back. Oh, I suppose in actual fact, he doesn't. He could just do two advances, get all the ripostes going, and then shoot backwards with point blank. But then the Crusader would be shoved back. I feel like open blade. Oh yeah, that's not a very good one for ruins, is it? You can get Holy Lance on Crusader. Okay. Oh. Okay, so... But then... Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, none of these would work. So basically it would be... Battle Heal, Holy Lance... and Inspiring Cry. Is that a reasonable mix for him? Or I could start him off at the start, maybe? Crusader shove back means Holy Lance. I hope this is not Necro run. Yeah, I'm talking about the run for next week for the Necromancer. I don't know what's the best option for the Necromancer. So we need to be able to hit the Necromancer all the way at the back. So the Hellion is good. Mark's probably good. The point blank's probably just not useful. It's probably like what I should do is really just focus very much on... Oh, I suppose he could have this just in case he gets knocked forward. It's like if he gets knocked forward, he could use this to punch himself backwards. If he's in the second position, mind you. Yeah. Riposte is good for reacting. Is it? All right. Okay, so you could... So we could still have him here to go backwards and forwards, but again, we don't seem to have a huge amount of, like... We've got Blight. I'm guessing the Necromancer is immune to Blight. Stun. And buffing. Who else is there then? I feel like Nicky D might be the answer. Because Nicky D is very good in the third position. And could do some changes if they need to do a quick stabby. But maybe it would be better to go thrown daggers and poison darts for the Necromancer. Crusader has a movement skill. Which one? Oh! Holy Lance moves forward 1. Oh, wait. That solves all the problems. I mean, we were taking Holy Lance so we could hit people at the back. Anyway. And basically... Finally, big sigh. Wait, he didn't get that. I didn't realize it moves you forward 1. No, I did not. So... Stunning blow, zealous smite... What was that one? Bulwark of Faith, not self buff. So maybe we just go with Smite if he's in the second row, Holy Lance if he's in the third row, and we've got Inspiring Cry for... I don't know whether that's that useful. And then he can protect someone. Gravedigger would be fine. Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing. The Grave Robber, if I take Thrown Dagger and just ditch the 2 moving ones and go for full ranged, is that a better option? Because she does a lot of damage. 20% resist to Blight and Bleed, yeah. So... we're only taking the Hellion for Iron Swan, right? Mark Clues we're taking because he's good at range and also has the riposte thing. So he can just keep dodging in and out, get that riposte going and then shoot back. The Crusader could change place with him. Actually, he sort of needs to constantly... Is it better to replace Tiger Eyes with Nikki D for the Necromancer mission? Oh yeah, I mean, we can always change the bleed ability. Barbaric York. Breakthrough. Bleed out. Yeah, I'm feeling like the Grave Robber here. And I unlock... Thrown Dagger. Oh, now... he's going to be completely immune to Blight, the Necromancer. But what about the debuff? Oh, it's just Blight resists debuff. Yeah, that's not actually a great one, is it? Does he have anything that marks? Does he have anything that marks? Cure, Blight, Bleed, buff self. Okay. Lots of Unholy on the Necro mission. Tiger Eyes has bonuses. Yeah. See, that's the thing, isn't it? We get... sounds like a natural fit. I just feel like he's in the wrong place. You know what I'm saying? Oh, mind you, Holy Lance is his good one against Unholy. So then I just need to keep swapping him backwards and forwards. Riposte and Holy Lance. I riposte forward. He then Holy Lances. Riposte, Holy Lance. Rinse and repeat, right? Rinse and repeat. Because riposte will hit anyone on the front rows. Mind you, I might want him to actually get off the odd shot at the back row. Yeah. The usual suspects also solve your problems. What was the... This was the usual suspect. Alright, well, we could probably try that. The Hellion can also move right. Yeah, but... Does she have a move... Does she have a move skill? Oh, she does. Breakthrough. Should I get her that, then? So that I've got a bit more mobility. I feel like I should probably get that on my Hellion. Breakthrough. Pain Train? I don't think she has anything called Pain Train. She has something called Breakthrough. Probably don't need it, but it's up to you. But here's the thing. If for some reason I riposte twice, and she ends up... she has something to do. Mind you, if I riposte twice, she's probably going to point blank. That is a debuff. But you know what? If she gets in trouble, it is an option instead of this one. Mind you, that self-buff is kind of nice. Are bleeds very important in the ruins? Probably not, right? So she'd probably be best going like this. Yeah, point blank moves him back anyway, so she probably wouldn't get that unless something bad happens. Out of curiosity, she can use that from anywhere. The Necromancer is human and will bleed. Oh, of course, Necromancer. Duh. Yeah, you're not totally wrong. But will she ever be able to hit the Necromancer? The Necromancer's always going to be summoning undead and pushing them in front, right? She'll almost never be able to hit him. So we kind of just want to whittle him down. You would take Crusader, Highwayman, not Hellion. Alright, well, let's see how that would work then. Wait. So you'd basically be taking Nikki D instead and then swapping... This goes forward 2, that goes back 2. Right, so put the Crusader here. God, we've got too many people swapping places all the time. We're just going to have people swapping backwards and bloody forwards the entire time. I'm not totally sure I could deal with the sheer level of chaos that this is going to involve. Confuse the enemy. Confuse me? I mean, honestly? I think I'll think on it. I will think on it for next time, yes? I mean, I've got 2 that are going to be dancing backwards and forwards and maybe occasionally even further than that, and the Crusader will have to leg it back to the front. You need that rank 4 damage. You mean slot 4 damage? Yeah, yeah, I know. So, I feel like, I mean, I could just leave the Highwayman where he is and stop. Don't use riposte and just rely on his pistol. That would work. And then instead of the Crusader, I could have Nikki D. So if I didn't use the dance, and if I changed the Highwayman to having more pistol shot, because he's got a lot of ranged options. Swan is only position 1, right? Yes. Gotta be position 1. Dancing teams are only good if you're comfortable with it. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I am thinking that it may be a better option to just take the Grave Robber and kit everyone for max distance damage and just... swap the Highwayman with the Crusader. And you can use Riposte and Lance interchangeably. Right, what? But then get rid of the... What? Don't even bother with point blank. That's the other option, of course. The only problem with that idea is Riposte will not attack the person at the back. Now, people are saying that it might be an idea to just keep the Riposte going, because what you could do is if the Highwayman gets attacked, he will, by the Necromancer, he will Riposte. So... Crusader is good in ruins, bad against Necro. Yeah, I'm beginning to not be sure what the hell I should do, to be honest. The Highwayman, I've set him up to do Riposte and point blank, but that's not actually against the back row. That's not actually against the back row. So against the Necromancer, that would literally be a bit almost pointless. So I would be doing something like Riposte, Crusader, Holy Lance, but the Riposte would just be to set him up as some sort of target. But I feel like maybe the Grave Robber is the odd one out here. I feel like maybe the Crusader should stay in and we actually replace the Grave Robber with Nicky D. And completely kit... Or re-kit the Grave Robber to just purely be distant damage. Riposte is very, very useful against bosses. Right, but you can't use the Riposte on the boss. So you're just hoping that they attack you? I mean, they could a good argument to just say Nicky D and Mark Clues, full range DPS mode, Hellion at front. Just volley it. Highwayman plus Crusader is the power couple. Yeah, they could be. Definitely could be. But I mean, we can try it. We can try it. I'm not against trying it. You do not need to point blank because the Crusader Lance will flip the Highwayman without using the point blank. Right. But that absolutely limits Mark Clues to doing nothing but riposte, because to get the Crusader back in position to keep doing the Lance, he's got to keep riposting. He can't do anything else. And he can only do that against the front ranks. Is kind of what I'm getting at. Crusader has not slot 4 damage. Well, he does. He's got 1, the Lance. And it is good against Unholy. You can take aim and pistol shot with him. Absolutely. But he can't use them if you want the Crusader to use the Lance. He's got a riposte to move the Crusader back into position so he can Lance. Right? So basically, he does report the duelist advance thing, and then Crusader Lance, and then they keep doing that over and over again. No, you can. No, you can't. If you take aim or use pistol shot, you don't move forward. Which means the Crusader stays where he is. Use riposte, Crusader uses Lance. You use take aim. Right, but then what does the Crusader do next time? You take aim, you shoot. Crusader's now in position 2. He can't use lance. He's now a frontline only character. It doesn't matter how you do this because both characters... Well, no, because the Crusader needs to be in position 3 to attack the back row, you have to keep moving him forward. Stress heal. Yeah, but stress healing himself is neither here nor there for damage, right? Smite the minions. Right, but what we're talking about here is we really just want a lot of people to be able to lay into the Necromancer, because the Necromancer is just going to keep summoning minions, right? You can have Smite with Lance. Smite won't reach the back row. You can use pistol shot in rank 2. Yeah. You can. There's no problem with the Highwayman firing from point 3 or point 2. He's not the problem here. The problem is the Crusader needs to be in position 3. Smite, Lance, heal, anything you want. None of those will hit except Lance. Lance is the only thing that will hit the back row. And to keep him in that position, because he moves forward each time, the Highwayman has to move forward to push him back. Constantly. Remember, the Crusader does have a single party member heal on any single party member too. Yeah, I guess. But then it's like he does his lance and then he becomes a healer for the rest of the thing, which I'm okay with. But then should we really take the Vestal? If we're going to do that, if we're going to use Riposte, if we're just going to Crusader lance one time with the Necromancer and then use the Crusader to heal? Because unless I'm misreading this, the Crusader is absolutely got to be in position 3 to do damage on that last row. Unless I'm missing it. The Hellion needs to be in position 1 to shoot the back row. Crusader needs to be in number 3. The Vestal's there for healing, but I believe she can actually do the stunning strike as well on the back row. And the Highwayman can actually shoot from lots of different positions on the back row. He's fine. Bring the Jester then instead to have a fully flashed dance party. I think you could get even more complicated. Honestly, I'm just not completely sure that party is the right mix. I mean, it would be a good party for a general run, but if it's a boss that keeps summoning things in front of it, Festival is critical for your first party run at the boss. Yeah, I figured it would be. You will have both Hellion and Highwayman hitting back. Crusader can deal with the minions at the front. Right, but is there any point? I mean, I've not done this before, so I don't know. But is there actually any point to killing the minions at the front? Doesn't the Necromancer keep summoning things? I may have actually done this on my first run. So, like, I'm maybe stunning. He does have a stunning strike, but I would actually have thought a second stunner, maybe even the Plague Doctor. I would have actually thought then stick the Plague Doctor in position. Oh no, Plague Doctor can only stun people at the back, right? Crusader can clear corpses, and then they have the frontline minions with scroll attacks. Maybe. Then in which case we should probably just... All right, I mean, we could try it, because he does have a stunning smite, but then I think we need to really look at those skills. They cannot summon all the time, and having 1 to 2 minions is better than all 3 minions. Oh, right. Okay, so it's not just like you drop them and they appear immediately and start hitting you. The necromancer has to take his turn, summon them, so you probably get a little reprieve. Okay, you know what? That might not be a silly idea. Scroll attack hits 2 minions and they're undead. Yeah. All right. Necromancer is not significantly resilient to blight, but to stun. Right, but we probably wouldn't be stunning the Necromancer. We'd be stunning his minions. Stunning and killing them. That might actually be the better option. If the Crusader sits in the second position, then we can maybe do 1 riposte and lance just to get riposte working. We could even do it twice because I think riposte stacks. We could do like the riposte Crusader Lance, and then just the Highwayman starts shooting, Crusader starts stunning things on the front and trying to deal with them. That could work. There's no ideal combo. The simplest one is probably ideal for me. It literally is just this mission I'm not sure about. It's not that hard. If 1 to 2 heroes can hit the Necro, you'll be fine. Am I worrying too much over this boss fight? Am I like planning for this as though it was the end boss of bloody Elden Ring? And I'm going to be very, very disappointed. Is that what's going to happen here? It's probably what's going to happen here, isn't it? Vestal also has a stun. Yep. I'll be fine. I don't want to get any of you killed. I'm panicked that I'm going to get some of you killed. And then I'm going to feel terrible. If people die, they die. That's well, you're one of the people that's likely to die in that case. And I'm going to feel real bad. That's what we signed up for. Yeah. Is that going to stop you from guilting me when it happens, Nibbanin? I think not. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here because it is in fact 10 to 1, and I promised I would not go past 11:30. I should set an alarm to beep or something. I really should. Oh. No problem with me, just the doggo. We never forget you for killing us. Yeah. You know what I should have done in XCOM? I should have made some video clips of the Wall of Heroes. Just that for like 5 minutes with the bagpipes playing. Just so we could go back and remember those heroes. I could probably go back and look at some of the old XCOM video. Did I upload some of those to Gopher's Vids Live? I probably did. Probably find that. What? You only spent an hour going over the battle. What, for next time? Yeah, totally. All right, guys. Be back on Sunday, probably for this. I have got a few other things installed and ready to go for random streams, but I'm just a little bit too into this at the moment that I kind of want to push forward a little. Maybe once I've got the swing of it and when I'm just grinding through the dungeons, I can sort of just, do that once a week and then do something new. But right now I'm new classes, learning new things. I just want to keep pushing on this. So unless I do a surprise random stream on a day that I don't normally do. Oh, and next week, by the way, is Easter. Family are all here home. Don't know what my streaming timetable is going to be like. I think it'll be normal, but just be warned. I don't know at the moment. So, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. Good night.